show. Taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Go, dude. 68 degrees.
Team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee.
Yeah, this is a Big 12 game, isn't it?
So the Buffalo
J.R.
Bulls
Timken.
offense
Oh,
will go to work first.
continuous stimulation.
They are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
Man, this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive
the
line is quick, they're physical,
repeat.
powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jets.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
They'll try it over the left side. Can't get him to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Caught behind the line. It's Garrett.
Good D, boys.
He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line.
Oh, it was a masterclass last week for Tim Smear.
Show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good...
Breaks into the open. And
Jacaden.
Big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 Conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So, you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense. All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football. Third down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out and get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. Fourth down now upcoming.
From the gun. On the run, still looking. And it's a
Tim Spear.
I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down the red zone, fourth and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on fourth down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line.
For sure.
Up front,
Picks up for sure.
Get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Wants to go up top on first down.
You ain't got that kind of time, brah. Oh, Edgar Allan Tim.
I don't think when the quarterback called out the Mike backer that he knew that the Mike backer was going to come calling on him quite so quickly.
Nah, it was good timing, right? Like, you don't want to show it too soon when the offensive lineman call it out and pick you up. You could tell, did a good job buying a little bit of time, and then on the snap, boom, shot out of a cannon, right to the quarterback, gets the sack.
Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, trying to have a big completion.
You ain't got that kind of time, bruh.
Feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Look at Michael Townsend.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get...
Yeah, it was definitely more than 4.
The D coordinator.
The Bulls will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away to buy time.
Ooh, they had that pretty well covered, actually.
Defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Wide open downfield. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now, 1st and 10 from the 25. The give to the tailback. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Powers through the defender. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
The give. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll leave it with him.
I thought they'd be able to get to that combo first.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. A little release to the back. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. You take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, Tim Sphere. First time.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Akron. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Too many.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Makes the grab. It's Garrett. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Little chronic overstimulation.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat, and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
Good quarter. For Shad.
They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. First play of the period will be a second down. Some early movement on the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways
Oh,
to
yes,
affect
it's
this
Buffalo
quarterback
crowd.
and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds a man on the left.
Tim Sphere, you dirty scoon.
First down in the red zone at the 14.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more third...
And he'll...
Tim Sphere! Caden Ferguson.
Hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, and they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet here.
Nick's out for shit.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Bunch formation for these receivers. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Bulls want to move quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Might as well stick with him. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the...
Oh, not bully balling.
They could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Bulls decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Ferguson. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
By the receiver. Tackle is made at the 37. 3rd down coming.
Third down coming up after that completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Trying to keep this drive alive. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that?
Barry.
Coming away with the first. That's huge.
Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Oh, no.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say,
oh, he's got some space. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and And that's where this offense will go back to work. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Leaves it with the running back. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example.
And he hammers his way in.
Sarah walks in.
They have come in and had answers and started this first half
For sure.
as you possibly can.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Gives it on the option. Gets it
Bennett, Tim.
first down marker,
So tired of you.
still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Super speed.
They'll give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
And the Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And that one's incomplete.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Oh,
And the
yeah.
incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Oh, what a great play by the defense. Listen, that's why he plays defense. Yes, I get it. I get the jokes. Defensive guys can't catch real well. But the offense, they caught a big-time break right there. That could have been disaster on their side of the field. Could have been a big turnover that led to points.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got it in the middle. It's Perry. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. To the ground and try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
And a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
Got his man downfield.
Cooper.
Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense the big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
They're going to ride this running back. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Going to swing it on second down. Zings it complete to the right.
Tim Twain.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
Using his legs, it's Vincent.
Oh, get through there.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
They're trying their best, Fred.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They give it to him again. And he'll take it and at this point, they're just rubbing their
Oh, just a little cha-cha. Oh, a little shimmy shake.
You got beat down, move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
On to attempt the
For
try.
shame. For shame.
Attack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia State is getting handled right now at home. Someone needs to step in here, throw in the towel, and stop this fight. They're trailing by 18 to Arizona. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Bulls in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on
good coverage,
down.
thank you.
Brings up third down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're
there we
playing
go.
at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
He's going to look for a man on third and short. He's got it inside the 30. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown Bulls. And once he found open space, the band will start playing.
Got smoke there. Is that a freshman linebacker?
But at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out. It's Vincent. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm momentum, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
To the air on first down.
Oh, whoa, what is that? Go deep, bud.
Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window.
Ooh, the drop.
Was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Looking to take a shot. He's got it. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
He's out of bounds.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Oh, Tim Spear.
He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Slings it downfield. Complete to the right. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit.
Nice kick.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
Picturesque.
Offense on the field to start this drive. They'll open the second half with a run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Finds his man. It's Perry. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Caught in the back.
Oh, that guy made a nice play there.
Couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
Like and subscribe.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They're certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Really nice job by the quarterback, dropping back, understanding. He knew his wide receiver was going to drag across the middle of the field. Good timing, waiting for him to come open, hitting him with the strike.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Garrett. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today.
Nice
They'll
return.
go down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to...
There he goes.
Jack Caden.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Last completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Really
We'll get up
good
and go
job.
there.
Everybody there well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Perry. Got enough space. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to pound it in. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody selling out to stop the run.
And he's in.
Sahara.
The second rushing touchdown.
For Shad.
The offensive line.
Dicks out for Shad.
Continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
And we'll have a shakeup in the Mountain West standings this week. Check this out. Boise State sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Boise. That's how much they took the crowd out of it. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Mountain West.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught in the backfield, it's Garrett.
Oh,
He's across the 30
Tim or Tim
at
kid.
the 31-yard line.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're
Oh, Tim Effective Disorder.
They keep
Seasonal
him in this
Tim
running
Effective
game,
Disorder.
and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. The Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Setting up
repeat!
Almost picked up that first down on the screen. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
This guy is a daring punt return, man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Flips it out in the flat. Smashes.
I'll give him the business.
A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Handoff to the lone back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end.
Oh, Tim Twade.
This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He won't be.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection.
Tim's there.
Caused the missed timing.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
I don't think it's got the distance. Or... Oh, yeah! Oh, Moby Dick! Herman Timville! Off the bottom bar. Oh. Spaghetti and meat, Tims. Eat your heart out. Oh, yeah. Tell me the physics of that one, baby.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Wants to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's 10. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Bulls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Got it behind the line. It's Walters. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. The Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back.
Nope,
looking
missing.
At the 35, he's loose.
I knew it was coming.
Finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
It It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through.
That's a fumble.
Yep.
Scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Floats it out in space. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Steps away to find some room. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play.
For shame! For shame!
Might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Running back searching for a hole. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Oh, the truck stick. 14, sir.
And gets a first down.
Sir.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Turning it on. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the fourth quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
In situations like this, offensively, when you've got the lead in the fourth quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it.
Come
right
on,
there, ripping
tackle.
7 yards.
Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes
Little Tim Twain. For shame.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And they add the extra.
For shame.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start.
For shame.
5. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the eight ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him, making the catch, coming up with a big play.
Snagged in the middle. It's Walter. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh, it's Tim and M time.
And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down.
Oh,
On target
wrong
to
guy.
the left. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want
It's not
to
the play I wanted to
run.
run, but it was.
The Bulls have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 28. Play 15 yards on that one and a first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Under fire.
Yeah, somebody's smoking.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And now this offense will take the field again. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play call, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Red pass
Hemingway.
complete. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Pulls it and fires to the left. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Give to the back. Pass the first down marker.
External Timulite.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force-feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big.
Oh, external Timulate.
Touchdown as they just their total.
How about this one, man? Looking good again.
62 for shame.
Continuing to remain
For shame.
whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Northern Illinois is getting cooked right now. I mean, it's all over but the crying. A lopsided affair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 14 to Missouri. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film.
Oh, he's got some space. Major
Come on.
in that defense, and he got loose, and they
What are we, shy?
knock him down at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. A strike downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation.
Fires deep toward the end zone.
Ah,
It's caught for a touchdown.
one of those, huh?
This one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Timulate.
On the move from inside his 5.
A little early on the spin.
For more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete on the right side. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Making side adjustments here.
Oops. Ah!
Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a
Jesus.
trying to take it back.
Trying to snap the ball, and apparently that just means you locked it up.
The interception will take it away. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back
Gross.
for a touchdown.
Christian!
Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the...
Ready to advance.